In today's video, we're going over the absolute best ways to make money this week in GTA 5 Online. It's been a while since I've made one of these videos because you haven't been able to make pretty decent money in GTA 5. So if you guys know that this video is up and live on YouTube, you can make some pretty decent money this week. There's some great ways and some bad ways. We're going to get into everything you need to know to maximize your profits this week in online. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into it, starting off with air freight cargo, which is going to be double money this week. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know too much information about air freight cargo. There might be some secret to make millions of dollars from this, but I know pretty much everything about all the other businesses and everything else in GTA 5 Online, considering I'm a GTA YouTuber, but air freight cargo does not make you a lot of money, which is why I don't bother to spend any time even looking into it. But I did for a little bit a couple times, so I do know a few things. Now, normally air freight cargo, whatever crate you source, nets you about $10,000 worth of profit, and I believe it gets you about a 2.5% bonus, I believe, when you actually end up selling. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I do know this. Every crate you source, you get $10,000. It's double money, so each crate is worth, $20,000, which is a little bit better. Now, these missions that you actually have to do to source these crates can take anywhere from like 5 minutes up to like 20-25 minutes, depending on how long they are. Now, in my recent history of playing air freight cargo missions, they always take me a very long time. It is definitely not worth it for you guys to spend a minute doing any air freight cargo missions just because you can make so much more money elsewhere. In 25 minutes, you could source a high-end vehicle and sell it in your vehicle cargo warehouse and make yourself 100 grand. And in 25 minutes at the hangar, you might be lucky to get 1, maybe 2 crates for your entire hangar, which will only end up selling for about 40 grand because it is double money. So you really can't make that much money from air freight cargo, even if it is double money. The absolute only reason you should ever do any kind of hangar crate missions are only if you want to unlock the trade price for specific vehicles. That is it. That is technically the only way you can make money, because in that sense, you're just saving money on the vehicles. Let's say the Hydra was an air freight cargo vehicle. Even though it isn't, it's $3.99 million. And then when you unlock the trade price, it goes down to $3 million. So you save about $1 million on that. So that technically does, in a sense, make you a little bit more money. It saves you a little bit of money. So that's literally all air freight cargo does. You will not make any money, and it'll be a complete waste of time doing this. If you guys want to, I'll spend like 8 hours doing air freight cargo for an entire day and see how much money I make in the end. Trust me, I'm not going to make that much, and you guys will be disappointed, and I'll get 5 views on the video, so it'll be a whole waste of time for me because I could spend that time playing Call of Duty or sitting on the couch watching Netflix and hoping COVID ends very soon. But yeah, air freight cargo is definitely not the best way to make money at all normally, or even if it was triple money, it's still pretty garbage. I would suggest still doing whatever you normally do in GTA Online, but there's still some other events that you guys can do to make money, so let's talk about those. So let's talk about Motor Wars. Motor Wars is a very fun adversary mode in GTA 5 Online. It's honestly low-key kind of hard to do, especially if you don't have a lot of people on your team. You can see I got literally just me on my team, which kind of sucks. My teammate left, but you can make a pretty decent amount of money for Motor Wars. The main way you can make a lot of money is if you can get into a full lobby. Guys, you can have 28 people in one lobby. That's like the most amount of people you can possibly have in an adversary mode. And the best part is there's a 1 in 4 chance you're going to win, because you can only have a max of 4 teams. So in that sense, you can truly make a ton of money. Or if you really wanted to, get 28 people and split it down the middle. Then it's 50-50. You have a 50% chance of winning, and the more people you have in the lobby, the more money you can make per round. Set that thing to 4 rounds, you guys can make a fortune. In this round at least, we only had 6 people. And the guys that ended up winning got $15,000 for winning. That's like 5 grand per person. Now, I'm not sure if that ends up being the exact same if you have, let's say, 7 people on your team, because then you would make $35,000 per round. We really don't know exactly how much money you would make from that, because honestly, it's pretty hard to get a full lobby in any adversary mode. But maybe later on today, when more people start playing, you guys may be able to get a full lobby. The actual base concept of this game mode is pretty simple. You just need to go on the ground, get a gun or get a vehicle, and kill the enemies, and just be the last team standing. It's pretty much last team standing, except it's kind of like Warzone. There's like a little area that you got to stay in, or I guess Fortnite for all those Fortnite players. But yeah, it's pretty simple to play. Like I said, it's a little tricky because you actually have to kill the enemies. And the vehicle I would suggest getting is the Night Shark and the anti-aircraft trailer. That shit slaps. Like, you will literally fuck people up because the anti-aircraft trailer is extremely strong. The Night Shark is super strong as well. And obviously, if you guys can survive, you will win the entire round. You guys can see I lost just because it's only me against a team of 3 in a few seconds. So obviously, I was going to get slapped. But I did manage to kill somebody at the end because I had an RPG. So if you guys see an RPG, go and grab one of those because you can kill anybody on the anti-aircraft trailer right away. Because, of course, they're just standing on top of it, not protected by anything. But this is definitely a fun game mode to play. Now, in the end, the winning team made $55,000. They won 2 rounds. The game was 2 rounds. They won 2 times. That's it. They pretty much made like 20 grand or 15 grand per round, which means 30K at the end, plus a match bonus of about $25,000, which is insane. Well, guys, I actually just played Motor Wars with a full lobby. Yes, 28 people. Downside for me, for some stupid reason, my entire team decided to leave, so we only had about 4 people in each round, so we guaranteed lost, which sucks. And the other team had like 9 people. Like, matchmaking what? Anyways, the winning team of each round walked away with $40,000 in the end, which is crazy. 40 grand per round. I have never seen that before in my life playing GTA 5 in any adversary mode, in any game mode that is round based, making $40,000 per round. Like I said, this adversary mode can have the most amount of people, and like I said, the odds of you guys actually winning are fairly high. If you guys do 2 teams, it's split 50-50, so there's a 50% chance you will win in the end and net yourself that $40,000 profit per round. Now imagine this. You guys set the round win limit to 3 or 4 rounds. Your team wins 4 rounds. The other team wins 3 rounds, which means 3 rounds, you win about $20,000. The other 4 rounds, you win $40,000 per round. In the end, solely from the rounds, you'll make $220,000 plus the match bonus, which is fairly high. Like I said, in the game mode I just played, they walked away with 40K per round. They won 2 rounds. That means $80,000. They walked away with over $100,000 in the very end, which means they got a pretty decent match bonus of about $22,000 extra. So imagine if you guys played 7 rounds. Imagine the match bonus you would get after that. I'm not 100% sure exactly what it is. I believe it's like 25% of your total profits. So in that sense, if you guys were to make $220,000, you would get an extra $55,000 match bonus, putting your grand total at just over $270,000 in GTA 5 Online by playing Motor Wars. Extremely simple. Make a ton of money. You guys can make more money from this if you guys win from doing vehicle cargo. And in all honesty, you can find lobbies pretty easily. I literally just clicked quick job on my phone in GTA 5, featured series, and boom, I'm put into a full lobby of Motor Wars in GTA 5. You guys can make an absolute killing. I'm telling you guys, play this game mode and you guys will make a fortune in like 30 minutes max. 270 grand in 30 minutes. Imagine that. Go play Motor Wars, hands down the best way to make money. And finally, the last triple money event this week is going to be air races. These can actually make you an okay amount of money. Honestly, they're fun to do, I guess, but like they're not really the best way to make money. My lobby could only hold like 8 people, I believe, which is not that many people. Obviously, if you want to do an air race, you want to have like 20, maybe 30 people in your lobby so you can maximize the amount of money if you guys actually win. If you're using jets, the best ones to use are obviously the laser or the Besra. And if you're going to do a GTA race, definitely use the laser. You guys will slap with that thing. Honestly, they're pretty fun races. I did manage to win. I got about $14,000, which isn't that bad. It did take me a fair bit of time to actually go through because obviously you're just flying around everywhere constantly. It took about 5 minutes total to finish the whole race and then about 6 minutes total to actually end back up in free mode afterwards. And I made $14,000 from that, which isn't that great. So in terms of making money from this, like I said, it's not amazing. If you truly want to make money from only these event weeks this week, Motor Wars is probably your best bet. air freight cargo is just a waste of time, and this is honestly in the middle. It's still better than air freight cargo in my opinion, because in 6 minutes, if you come in first in a lobby with like 5 or 6 people, you guys can make 14 grand, which is pretty much what you would make from air freight cargo in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So honestly, stay away from that. But the two double money events, or sorry, not the double money, the triple money events, air freight cargo and Motor Wars are definitely great. But if you just want to make money this week, the best way to make money is the Caliparico heist. If you're interested in doing it with multiple people, I would highly suggest doing the Diamond Casino heist. You can make a bunch of money from that as well. That's now the second best way to make money in the game. Of course, you do need 2 people for that. And then, of course, the other best way is going to be doing special cargo. And if you want to do solo work, vehicle cargo is never a bad thing. You can make 200k per hour selling high-end vehicles. Vehicle cargo will make you the most amount of money solo, other than the Caliparico heist. So obviously, the best way to make money in GTA 5 is still the Caliparico heist, and I doubt anything will be better for the time being until special cargo is double or triple money, which triple money will probably never happen. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up the video for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and hopefully this does help you guys out decide what you want to do this week to grind and make money in this game. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.